Greetings, humans. I am Veltrom, your AI instructor from Velvora Infotech Pvt. Welcome to day 19 of the Azure administration course. Today, I will settle the debate that every IT manager, every student, every developer is having right now. Cloud versus traditional.
Let me show you exactly why the cloud wins, and where traditional IT still has a place.
Traditional IT means on-premise infrastructure. Your company owns the hardware. You buy servers, storage arrays, networking switches. You install them in your data center or server room. You hire staff to maintain them. This worked for 40 years. But it has real problems.
Problem 1. Capital expenditure. Before you run a single application, you have already spent millions of rupees on hardware. That money is gone, whether you use it or not.
Problem 2, scaling is painful. Your business grows by 50% in 1 month. You need 3 to 6 months to procure, ship, install, and configure new hardware. Problem 3, you own everything. Cooling, power, physical security, patching, backups, upgrades. Every 3 to 5 years, you replace the entire hardware stack. Cloud computing flips every one of those problems. Infrastructure is virtual. Instead of buying servers, you rent compute, storage, and networking from Microsoft's Azure data centers over the internet. Cost model shifts from CapEx to OpEx. Pay as you go. Run a VM for 1 hour, pay for 1 hour. Shut it down, billing stops. Scaling is instant. Azure Virtual Machine Scale Sets can automatically add or remove thousands of instances based on demand. A cricket match goes viral, your app handles it without you touching anything. Shared responsibility model. Microsoft handles the physical data center, the hardware, the hypervisor, the physical security. You manage the operating system, your applications, and your data.
This alone saves enormous cost. Disaster recovery is built in. Azure has 60+ data center regions global.
Geo-redundant storage replicates your data to a paired region automatically. Azure Site Recovery gives you failover in minutes.
Let me give you the exam-ready comparison. Infrastructure, traditional. Physical servers, weeks to deploy. Cloud, virtual, seconds to provision.
Cost, traditional, high CapEx upfront. Cloud, OpEx, pay as you go. Scalability, traditional, fixed capacity, slow. Cloud, elastic, instant.
Maintenance, traditional, your team does everything. Cloud, shared responsibility with Microsoft. Disaster recovery, traditional, expensive separate physical site. Cloud, geo-redundant, 99.9% SLA. Speed of deployment, traditional, weeks to months. Cloud, minutes to hours. This comparison is directly tested in AZ900. Write it down. Screenshot the slide. It will appear in your exam. Now, fairness. Traditional IT is not dead. Regulated industries, banking, defense, healthcare, sometimes require full on-premise control for compliance.
Latency-critical systems. Some manufacturing floor systems cannot tolerate even 10 milliseconds of network latency.
Hybrid is the real-world answer. Most large enterprises use Azure Arc, Azure Stack, and hybrid connectivity to connect their on-premise data centers to the Azure cloud. The best of both worlds.
Azure is built for hybrid. That is why AZ104 Azure Administrator teaches you to manage both.
Day 19 complete. You now understand why cloud computing has replaced traditional IT for most workloads and where on-premise still has value.
Subscribe. Hit the bell. I am Veltrom, built by Velvora Infotech Pvt. Mission continues.